Good evening, everybody. It's White Knight here, showing you the newest changes to Rogue Mop. This is pre-mop. Today's date is the September 4th, just the day after Labor Day. And I have to say I enjoyed my weekend. Just running past you with new Rogue changes and everything. Really enjoyed everything. As you can see here, here's my Rogue. Legendary daggers. They weren't too hard to get, but just keep raiding a lot, you eventually get them. I enjoy them. They're great. Just wanted to run by the quick changes on the Rogue. Many changes I do like. Some changes I don't. For instance, the rotation is backwards. Yeah, I don't like that, but hey, we all have to adjust to our gameplay and whatnot. As you can see right here, this is the changes to all the new talents and everything. This is what I prefer. This is what I like. My first choice is Night Stalker. Do you have 25%, 20% more damage while stealth? I'm sorry, your movement speed is increased by 20%, and the damage you dealt while your stealth is increased by 25. The next ability I do like is the combat readiness. I'm familiar with this one, as everyone should be. There's also my next talent tree is elusiveness. I like this one over any other ones. Well, if there's maybe like a big heavy burst, I might switch back to cheat death. But elusiveness, there's extra damage you won't be able to take if you have to. If you're taking extra damage as a big heal intensive, help out your healers. And one thing I do like about the new feint ability is that you no longer have to use it on your target. As you can see here, I can use feint pretty much anywhere on the map. I don't have to be on the target. This is huge. My next ability is Shadow Step, which is by far awesome. You can get around, boom, get around targets. You don't have to worry about it being any more downtime. It's not too bad. And then my last one, I do have Dirty Tricks, just in case if I had to throw an extra CC on someone. I don't want to worry about accident. Hey, I accidentally got a poison on that guy, but that's alright. Excuse me. There's some other abilities I was looking on. Maybe the Prey on Weak is also another suggestion, but most boss fights you really can't stun them, so that's kind of a waste of talents. But same goes with the Blind. But yeah, if the 10% increase in DPS, I guess if you have a target that's able to be stunned and everyone's doing 10% more damage to them, I guess that could be a better. But the Paralytic Poison, that looks more like a PvP type thing than anything. Let's see here. I just want to run by anything else here. I got the glyphs. Nothing. Sorry if you heard that. That was my cat. He's sitting actually right behind me. Not too much changes on the glyph. Well, there's actually a lot of changes, but it's actually been more simplified. I used the Glyph of Adrenaline Rush. Blade Fury, I'm not liking what they did with that, but like I said, Blade Fury seemed a little too overpowered come Cataclysm, and I had a feeling that the nerf was coming on that. Recuperate is also on there if I want to help out my healers and all, but there's been other glyphs on. I might switch out the Blade Fury for Deadly Momentum when I start leveling or something like that, so it all depends on the situation, I guess. Alright, going through the rotation, as stated, the whole rotation is half-assed backwards now, excuse my language. As you can see, they give you a nice breakdown on what all your abilities do and what ability you should be using in rotation. For example, Revealing Strike now used to be only used when you have 4 combo points, is actually now used and you have to use it. It's like it's a debuff on the enemy. You need to have it on them. If it's not on them, you're wasting combo points, and that's a huge DPS loss. So you have to make sure that your Revealing Strike is on your target at all times. I haven't really perfected the rotation down, but this is just a brief summary what needs to go on. I will be researching this further, but it just seems like Revealing Strike just needs to be on the target 24/7. Sinister Strike, everyone knows, 1 combo point per application, unless Revealing Strike procs. Slice and Dice, I've noticed that the duration is not as high as it used to be since the glyph's out and everything, so you do have to reapply your Slice and Dice more often. However, the advantage though is that doesn't sound so bad because of the fact that Revealing Strike no longer has to be on every 4. Actually, I use Revealing Strike less now than I did at during Kata. Viscerate. Everyone knows Eviscerate's a good finisher. I've actually noticed Eviscerate hitting harder. I'm not sure it's because of the changes and everything, but yeah, it's actually been hitting. I've seen crits up to 80k sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna pull the rotation very slow on this one. Hey, someone has my mount. Yeah, same mount. But his is a bigger because he's a gnome, which makes no sense. Anyways, what I wanted to do on this, like I said, the rotation is very simple. Again, but like I said, it's backwards. So it's like anything, you just have to get used to trying a rotation out backwards. I changed out my keybind just a little bit. We got a new ability called Crimson Tempest, which, to be honest, it sounds like it sounds really cool. What it pretty much is an AoE bleed ability, which I'll just show you here in a second. I have 3 combo points on the target. And the thing that I've noticed too is that, look, one thing I've noticed, as long as you're not hitting anything, you can try and apply it as many times as possible, as long as you do not hit a target. As you can see, I have 2 combo points on that target here. And I am just spamming it repeatedly. Yeah, it costs energy, but let's say you accidentally screw up and don't hit anything, you don't lose any combo points. And I guess that could be a good finisher or whatnot. What that pretty much does, it pretty much adds an AoE bleed on all your targets, and also I believe has a chance to poisoning your targets as to every one you hit. But again, I'm going to go toward the rotation. I'm going to do this very slow, whatnot, just show you the easy rotation. What you pretty much want to do is you want to start stealth. Start with a Garrote, like always, and instead of using Sinister Strike to go to 4 combo points, you're now going to use Revealing Strike, which I have just shown here. As you can see, there's the debuff, last 20 seconds, there's my combo point proc, another Sinister Strike, pop Eviscerate, and then start with Sinister Strike again, because there's your Revealing Strike again. It's always staying up, even through combos, of your finishers, I mean. Okay, this Revealing Strike is over. Reapply the Revealing Strike, and then start back with your rotation. Now, while you're all doing this and everything, remember you have to rotate your Slice and Dice into every single rotation. My apologies. And since it's not as long either, you have to reapply it more often. Again, I'll start the rotation over again and reapply the Slice and Dice with it. Give me a second. And I was wondering, that's 15,000 DPS. Alright, I'm going to start out with a Garrote, Revealing Strike, maybe another Sinister Strike to help boost up more combo points. There's your Slice and Dice. And then I'm back in my rotation with Sinister Strike, Eviscerate, keeping an eye on my Slice and Dice. And just keep spamming that Slice and Dice, and then after we get done through this, I'm going to throw in my cooldowns along with it. Slice and Dice over, we apply the Slice and Dice, let's continue with the Sinister Strikes. Like I said, it's kind of backwards. As you can see, there's my dagger proc here. I'll pop the combo points here for you, for those who want to see what it's like. But yeah, I just spammed Eviscerate with 5 combo points, about 4 times there. Next on the list is the cooldowns. Pretty much the same cooldowns as last time. Nothing has changed that much. The one glyph I actually do enjoy quite a bit, excuse my language, is the glyph of Killing Spree. This actually is very useful when you come against big mobs or big dragons and you have to stay to the side of them instead of behind them. Or if your Killing Spree has you way out of position. Example, I've noticed that on Deathwing sometimes. You'll actually be like behind the tentacle up in the air. But when that's all said and done, you'll actually be right back where you start. And I haven't tried these out in raids because I've been having weird graphic glitches and it's been crashing. But I have tried these out in the 5-man Kata Heroics. And the top DPS I've seen on one of those targets was over 44k DPS. I had all the right buffs and everything. Also, before I get back into this any further, I did forget the poisons. The poisons have changed big time. We are no longer allowed to use Wound and Deadly at the same time, so I use Deadly, and then it's your choice of Crippling or Mind Numbing. I prefer Mind Numbing, just because of the fact, I don't know, if the tank's trying to gather them up, it's actually easier for him if we're not snaring everything. It doesn't really matter DPS wise to me. But in this rotation, I'm going to start off with my normal rotation with the Slice and Dice, getting Revealing Strike off, and when I have no combo points, I'm going to pop the Killing Spree, and then after that, I'm going to pop the Adrenaline Rush as well. Now, usually, I would have my 4-set bonus helping me out here with the combo points, as you know, is the tier set in Dragon Soul. Yeah, your abilities cost 20% less energy, but I don't have a person in group, so I really can't use that on someone to give me a little less energy and more DPS increase. Alright, I'm going to restart this thing again. This is the full rotation. I'm not going to explain it, but again, start with a Garrett, Revealing Strike, maybe a Sinner Strike in there to boost up your Slice and Dice duration, and then I'm going to start rolling in with all the cooldowns. And if I do, it's kind of hard for me to explain and DPS at the same time because I'm so focused on one thing, but I will try and yell out my cooldowns when I use them. But here we go. Stood out. Garrett. Revealing Strike. Sinister Strike. Slice and Dice. Spam Slice, Sinister Strike. Need energy. Killing Spree. Sinister Strike. Sinister Strike. Eviscerate. Sinister Strikes. Sinister Strike. I need energy. Adrenaline Rush. And I have that keybind in with the alchemy, herbalism ability. Now I do accidentally sometimes pop Revealing Strike at 4 because I'm just so used to it, but you really shouldn't be doing that. You should be spamming Sinister Strike. Popping. And pretty much all my cooldowns were used right there. I am pulling 39k DPS on a training test on me, which is actually not too bad. Okay, I got 5 whatchamacallit, I got the wings going right now, so I'm gonna spam that as well. Okay, Revealing Strike's up. I gotta refresh my Slice and Dice here. Okay, I got Sinister Killing Spree off cooldown, and once I need that for energy, I will pop it. But this is pretty much the rotation, and I hope everyone can follow. I apologize, I'm not really the best at explaining things, but I do try and make it as easy as possible for people to enjoy their rogues. But again, some good changes about the rogues, some bad. Looking forward to MOP when that comes out at the end of September. That's about only 3 weeks away, but I have been playing at the Shadow Priest too, and Shadow Priest is by far my second favorite class, PvE wise, but the Combat Rogue is still my #1 favorite. I will continue to play Combat all through the patch, regardless how good Assassination or Sub gets. If they get better than Combat, I refuse to go any other class respect because Combat's been my favorite. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my tier 4 set. I am easy to pick out. I am on server Bladefist, enjoying it, enjoying the patch. PvP is awesome for now. Let's see how it goes at 90. But we'll, like I said, we'll see what MOP brings, and I'm looking forward to it. So y'all take care.
I wish you well.
And good night.